We are not talking about business today, we're talking about life. We're talking about how to overcome jealousy and insecurity in your relationship and in yourself. When I was younger, I was really jealous, and that comes from perhaps being the only child and going to seeing movies about romance of how everything should be. So when I go into a romantic relationship, you become this macho man that, hey, this girl is mine and no one else will be talking to her, and all sorts of this masculine mindset that's put in from Hollywood, and that's what a relationship should be. It's very exclusive. And as you grow older, I've realized that jealousy has actually impacted me more negatively than positively. And we'll talk about positive jealousy. That jealousy comes from a place of insecurity, and I'm sure this will be very controversial as people have different thoughts, but I want to share mine, and I would love to hear yours in the comment section below. My take on relationship and friendship and family and future when I have kids, or for kids, is that the greatest thing is to love them regardless of anything. The way that my parents love me is unconditional. And if you can love your partner unconditionally, you will love in a happier place. Most relationships that I've seen is really bartered. Hey, I'm gonna love you until if you cheat on me, because you don't really think about why cheating is cheating, or physical interaction or physical exclusivity. If they break that, then becomes cheating. The day when I came through of what open relationship is, I thought, hey, it's just about having sex with other people, or being lustful and betraying your partner. I've learned that the key to a healthy relationship, whether it's open or a closed relationship, I'm in a closed relationship with my girlfriend of 3 years. The key to a good relationship, and that's an open and closed relationship, is to have that good communication and to have the ability to love them for who they are and love them beyond them loving you back in the moment. So it's a little hard to explain. It's like when I changed the mindset of I only love you until if you are liking someone else, once I stop having that and say, hey, I love you, I want the best for you, whether that will be you being with me forever or being with me for the next month, or you might be breaking up with me, you have to understand that it is okay. And people change, people grow, and things happen. And you might have one partner for the rest of your life. You might have multiple partners in the rest of your life. People change, people grow. So that could be very different. And you have to accept that. And that is okay. You can only do your best. And no marriage or papers can make sure two people will love each other forever. You can love two people. You can do your best to love people forever. And I think a healthy balance in a marriage would be, my personal take, is that you will love them to the best of your ability, and you can renew your vow just like anything in life. And sometimes people grow apart. Their hobbies become different. The things because I think of myself 10 years ago versus myself now, we have different hobbies, different mindsets about relationship, different person, and it happens. And we really should adjust that mindset, even in movies, that it is okay to have different forms of relationship, and you should communicate. Communication is key, being honest and transparent, and being able to discuss the hard topics, the differences with your partners, and resolve those differences, and love them truly in a bigger way. And once I found that, to be able to overcome that type of jealousy and love them for who they are, even having the mindset that one day if they leave me for another person, if they're happier, they find a better fit, that I'll be happy for them. And I think it's a difficult place to reach, and I'm working constantly to get there. Now, a lot of people will say, that's just because you haven't gone through that, or there'll be different conversations. But I think the key here is to love someone to the fullest, meaning that you love them regardless if they love you or be with you every day, the same way that a parent will love a child, whether they end up going to college and leaving you and doing their own things. They might not come visit you every day, and you have to accept that, and that's okay. Now, obviously, if two people can have that depth and love each other forever, that's amazing. It's a long-term growth from both people, but it happens. People fall out of love and go different directions, and it's okay to accept that. You can still love them in a different way. Maybe you're not with them every day together. So how do you overcome jealousy? Now, that's the main question, because we all have that disgusting feeling when maybe you think your partner, or when I was younger, I had this, your partner is cheating on you or lying to you, and you have that feeling. Maybe you're watching this video because you're feeling that now. Like, how do you feel like, oh, is she talking to this person, or is he talking to this girl, or oh, she's recently being friends with this really attractive girl, oh, they have this comment, or oh, that guy's a lot more successful than I am, and she's talking to him, friends with him, she dated him. Or it could be a girl saying, oh my god, he's around so many attractive girls, or he's talking to so many hotter girls than myself, or more beautiful than myself. How do you deal with that? And that comes from a place of insecurity. So we're talking about jealousy in a place of insecurity. And why are we insecure? So at a younger age, I'm a lot more insecure of what my self-worth is. And most people think, oh my god, this person is better looking than me, this person has more money than me, he got to better college than me, so how can I compete with this person? Obviously my girlfriend or a lover, my friend, or even my friend will become new friend with this person because he has everything more than me or something better than me. And the key here is to understand that you will never be the best at everything. And once you come to accept that, and that your worth and your value comes from the time and experiences you share with that person, rather than how much money you have, or how much education you have, or how good looking you are. All those things you will never be the best at. Someone will always beat you. There's always something better. But what What you cannot replace in a relationship or friendship is the time and memories that you've created with that person, and that it's what's worthwhile. And once you understand that on the human level, you will realize that, yeah, you shouldn't be insecure with who you are. Yes, your partner can find someone who's more successful. Yes, he can find someone that's more attractive. But is that person creating the memories and the joys that you guys have had in the past years or whatever time period? So once you have that, you understand the inherent self-worth of one individual is not defined by specific aspects, but by the memories that you have with them will really make you, well, at least it made me feel more secure and think of jealousy as something wrong. Because if I meet someone or my partner meets someone that's a lot more exciting, that's very normal. And a new relationship might be more exciting than an old, but they will never have the bond and the challenges and the obstacles that we've been through our life. That's why I have my brothers from a long time in my life, and it's not because how wealthy he is or how well he is doing or how good looking he is or whatever. It's because how much memories we've had and how much amazing experience that we've gone through, and we still share these similar values. For me, when I understood that in the recent years, I've become much happier. I would never even think about looking at someone's phones or being controlling in a relationship, and you're just happier in general. And having the understanding that things change, and sometimes for the better, sometimes the person might leave you, but you will do your best and love them to the best of your ability and create a family and move forward and do all that is really life-changing for me personally. So whether you're a believer in open relationship or closed relationship, having that security of that self-worth and understanding that you will not be the best at every single thing, there's always someone better than you in those things, and you should not let that kind of stuff make you jealous, is such an important role in making you happier in a relationship, in your friendship. And a lot of time outside of a relationship, there's insecure people that are insecure about certain things, and they might project that insecurity onto you. Let's say they are sensitive about their weight and they might pass that on to you. I think it's important to be aware of, again, the fact that you will not be the best at everything, and that's completely okay. I'm not the most in shape person, but I'm working on that progress if it's something that I want to work on. It's all about building that progress, and you want to be with people that can be happy for your accomplishments, that really support you, that are not insecure of your success. So that's important, and come to that understanding of, yeah, being happy for others. Like someone more successful than you, making more money than you, is just someone that's making more money than you, and that's a certain end. Everyone have different things going on in their life, and you have to have that perspective of your unique self-worth, that you're unique, and that's the most amazing thing about being a human, is that you're unique and you have different unique aspects of you, and that's why someone loves you. It's not because you're the most successful or have certain those aspects, but because of the unique self and being able to build that unique experiences with other people. And once you understand that, I think you will be less insecure and be less jealous. And for me, that worked. And always thinking that, you want the best for that person. How would you love your daughter? Would you love your daughter the same way you love your life partner? If so, then you should behave that way rather than being toxic and controlling and scared to lose them. And that's where jealousy comes in, is when you're scared to lose them rather than wanting the best for them. I think it's two different things. You'll never be jealous. Well, I hope you never be jealous that your child's doing well or meeting new friends or not spending as much time as with you, and being able to communicate with child in a positive manner, just like the same way you would communicate with your life partner or friends the same way. Last thing is communication. Communication is such an important part of jealousy. If you're jealous, you should have a positive way to communicate that to your partner or to your friend, or I think this is more related to a romantic partner, but to your romantic partner, of how you're jealous, and use that positive jealousy to create that beautiful energy, that energy you have when you guys just met, rather than being negative and toxic and being a bad communicator of when you're jealous. So I've learned that the hard way. I've learned that through betrayals in the past. I've learned that through relationships in the past, and I'm very happy to be where I am, to be able to come to that place and understanding and love the person I'm with for who they are and for the experiences that we've created, and hope for the best in the future. And yeah, let me know what your thoughts are on open relationship, closed relationship, on communication, on your tips to a good relationship, and how you've overcome jealousy and how you deal with jealousy. Yeah, love to hear your thoughts, and I will read every comment, so please leave a comment below and let's chat about this.